Welcome back to the Freaky Stories podcast, you guys, where the strange and unusual, well, they kind of collide with a downright hilarious. I'm Adrian, and I'll be your guide to the twists and turns of the unbelievable.
And I'm Julia. I'm here to help unravel the weird and wonderful alongside you.
Get ready for two tales so freaky, they'll leave you checking your chimneys and your dryer vents for unexpected guests.
Oh, I hate that.
First up, we'll witness a holiday showdown like you've never seen before.
Okay.
And then we'll journey to a small town where an alien encounter goes hilariously wrong.
All right, I'm ready.
Our first story takes us right to the heart of the holidays, but not the kind you'd find on a Hallmark card.
Okay.
Imagine it's Christmas Day, but instead of twinkling lights and carols, you're surrounded by pastel bunnies and overflowing Easter baskets.
A Christmas with Easter decorations. That's a twist I did not see coming.
Well, that's the reality for siblings, Lucy and Max and their younger sibling, who are spending Christmas at their eccentric Aunt Agatha's house.
Okay.
Now, Aunt Agatha has a rather unique approach to the holidays.
Oh, this is going to be good.
She celebrates whichever one happens to be closest on the calendar.
So it's a holiday free-for-all at Aunt Agatha's. I can already see the potential for some serious chaos.
Chaos is an understatement. The kids are understandably confused, staring at a calendar that screams December 25th, yet there's not a single present in sight.
Oh, that's tough.
Their visions of sugar plums have been replaced with chocolate bunnies and marshmallow chicks.
I mean, that's not all bad, right? I mean, I kind of like that.
Hold on, though, because we're about to enter a dimension where holiday icons clash.
Uh-oh.
As the kids are lamenting their lack of Christmas presents, a booming laugh echoes through the house, but not from the chimney.
Not the chimney.
No, this time it's coming from the dryer vent.
The dryer vent. Okay, now we're officially in freaky territory. I can't even imagine what's about to emerge from there.
Prepare yourself, because out bursts a giant fluffy rabbit covered in lint and chocolate egg wrappers.
Oh, that's amazing.
And right behind him, squeezing his jolly self out of the vent, is none other than Santa Claus himself.
Santa and the Easter Bunny emerging from a dryer vent. It's like a fever dream you'd have after too much eggnog.
But instead of spreading holiday cheer, these two are ready to rumble. It turns out there's a long-standing rivalry between Santa and the Easter Bunny, fueled by territorial disputes and accusations of stolen holiday thunder.
It makes you wonder what really goes on behind the scenes of these magical holidays. I guess even mythical figures have their disagreements.
And their disagreements are about to get messy.
Oh, no.
We're talking a flying reindeer headbutting the Easter Bunny, Santa wielding a candy cane sword, and Agatha's Easter baskets transforming into dreaded fruitcakes.
Oh, my goodness.
The house is in utter chaos.
Wow, it's a full-blown holiday brawl. It's hard to believe that a fight between Santa and the Easter Bunny could be so destructive.
Well, the destruction is real, and sadly there's a casualty in this magical crossfire. Little Lucy's puppy, her only substitute for Christmas presents, shimmers and vanishes due to the disrupted magic.
Oh, no, poor Lucy. Losing her puppy on Christmas, that's heartbreaking. This fight has gone too far.
Amidst the wreckage and the children's tears, Santa and the Easter Bunny finally realize the gravity of their actions. They've let their rivalry escalate to a point where it's hurting those they're supposed to bring joy to.
It's a powerful moment to see these larger-than-life figures humbled by the consequences of their actions. It's a good reminder that even in the midst of chaos, there's always room for reflection and change.
And in this case, the catalyst for change comes from the children themselves. Little Lucy, with a wisdom that belies her age, suggests that maybe, just maybe, Santa and the Easter Bunny could work together.
That's a bold suggestion from a child who just witnessed a magical battle royal. It speaks to her innocence and her belief in the power of cooperation.
And her brother, Max, takes that idea and runs with it. He proposes a brand new holiday, a fusion of Christmas and Easter, a day where reindeer wear pastel colors and jelly beans are hidden in fireplaces.
He's talking about a whole new holiday. This is going to be interesting.
He calls it Springmas. And to everyone's surprise, both Santa and the Easter Bunny agree. They see it as a chance to mend their fractured relationship and create something truly special.
Springmas, I love it. It's like a symbol of reconciliation and creative compromise. Like, it's proof that even the most unlikely pairs can find common ground.
And Aunt Agatha, always a fan of the unconventional, embraces Springmas with open arms. She envisions a holiday filled with marzipan Santa bunnies and egg-shaped ornaments hanging from candy cane trees.
Aunt Agatha is truly in her element. This is a woman who lives for breaking holiday norms. It seems like Springmas was tailor-made for her eccentric sensibilities.
On Springmas morning, the kids wake up to a sight that's both bizarre and heartwarming. Santa and the Easter Bunny are working side by side, filling baskets with a mishmash of Christmas and Easter treats. And to Lucy's delight, her beloved puppy reappears, nestled in a basket with a brand new springless collar.
That's a perfect ending. It's a reminder that even in the face of chaos and conflict, kindness and cooperation can prevail, leading to something truly unique and joyful.
But as Lucy basks in the glow of this newfound holiday harmony, she spots something peculiar outside her window. A sleigh, drawn by reindeer with pastel-colored antlers, soars through the night sky, leaving a trail of shimmering Easter eggs in its wake.
Wait, reindeer with pastel antlers? Okay, that's a visual I was not prepared for.
It's a sight that makes Lucy realize that while the truce between Santa and the Easter Bunny may be temporary, the spirit of springness, with all its absurdity and wonder, will forever hold a special place in their hearts.
It's a reminder that sometimes the most unexpected and, freaky events can lead to the creation of something truly special and memorable. It's all about embracing the weird and wonderful, right?
Absolutely. But hold on tight, because our journey into the freaky and fantastic continues with our next story, where we'll travel to a small town, bracing for an alien encounter that's about to turn their world upside down.
Get ready for some intergalactic chaos, folks, because things are about to get out of this world. Our next story takes us to Harmonyville. It's this charming little town, where life moves at a slower pace, and the biggest news is usually about the annual peach cobbler competition. But all that's about to change when Harmonyville becomes the unexpected host to an alien visitor.
You're not a play sport. Harmonyville is buzzing with excitement as they prepare for the arrival of Zarth, an alien emissary sent to Earth as part of an intergalactic cultural exchange program.
Oh, how fun.
The townsfolk are eager to welcome Zarth with open arms, picturing a friendly alien with advanced technology and a thirst for knowledge about human culture.
Oh, that's nice.
But as with most freaky stories, things aren't going to go exactly as planned. Zarth arrives in a gleaming spaceship carrying a strange device that's supposed to enhance empathy and understanding between humans and aliens.
Interesting.
It's this complex contraption, all glowing wires and humming crystals, and the townsfolk are both curious and a little apprehensive.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's the question that's about to be answered, but not in the way anyone expected. The moment Zarth activates the empathy device, a surge of energy engulfs Harmonyville, followed by a blinding flash. When the townsfolk open their eyes, they realize that something has gone very, very wrong.
Okay, what happened? Did the device explode? Did it turn everyone into aliens?
Worse. Much worse. Imagine Mayor Wilkins, the epitome of small-town charm, suddenly finding himself staring out of the purple, multi-eyed face of Zarth. His own reflections stares back at him from the alien's visage.
A mind swap. That's classic science fiction, but I never thought I'd see it happen in a town known for its peach cobbler. It's a terrifying, hilarious concept all at once.
It's a recipe for chaos, and it's only the beginning. Zarth's mind has been transported into the body of Edna, the owner of Harmonyville's iconic diner. I can only imagine the shock of going from an advanced alien being to a small-town diner owner, complete with a floral house dress and a knack for whipping up the best peach cobbler in the galaxy.
Poor Zarth and poor Edna.
Right.
What's she gonna do with a spaceship and a bunch of intergalactic gadgets?
This mind swap madness doesn't stop there. It seems the empathy device malfunctioned in a spectacularly freaky way, causing a chain reaction of mind-swapping chaos throughout Harmonyville. Farmer Brown wakes up with 6 legs and pincers, having swapped minds with an unfortunate alien creature.
Oh my goodness.
And the most unexpected victim of this mind-swap mayhem has to be Fluffy the pig.
Fluffy the pig? You're telling me she swapped minds with an alien, too? What kind of alien would want to be stuck in a pig's body?
That's the million-dollar question. But imagine the chaos in the pig pen when Fluffy starts speaking in an unknown alien language. News of this mind-swap madness spreads through Harmonyville, causing panic and confusion.
Harmonyville has gone from a peaceful town to a scene of utter pandemonium. It's like an episode of The Twilight Zone meets Green Acres. This is the kind of freaky story that makes you question the very nature of reality.
And in the midst of this chaos, Sheriff Davis, now sporting 3 beady eyes and an unfortunate molting problem thanks to his own unexpected mind swap, is desperately trying to restore order. He knows they need to switch everyone back before the Zorgon ambassadors arrive, or Harmonyville might become the target of an intergalactic diplomatic incident.
Oh, the stakes are high.
Yeah.
It's amazing how one malfunctioning device can turn a peaceful town into a potential intergalactic flashpoint. It makes you wonder about the unintended consequences of technology and our eagerness to embrace the unknown.
While Sheriff Davis tries to keep the peace, the malfunctioning empathy device lies in a heap, sparking ominously. It's a ticking time bomb of intergalactic proportions.
Oh, no.
But luckily, Harmonyville has a secret weapon, Bob, from Bob's Tech Repair.
Bob from Bob's Tech Repair. You're telling me the fate of the town rests in the hands of a small-town tech repair guy. This is where the heartwarming underdog story meets the cosmic absurdity of the situation.
Never underestimate the power of a skilled handyman with a can-do attitude. Armed with his trusty screwdriver and a whole lot of duct tape, Bob dives headfirst into the tangled mess of alien technology. He's determined to fix the device and return everyone to their rightful bodies, even if it means risking his own sanity.
Bob's a true hero, facing the unknown with nothing but his tools and his determination. He's a reminder that even in the face of extraordinary challenges, ordinary people can rise to the occasion and make a difference.
While Bob's working his magic, Mayor Wilkins, trapped in Zarth's body, tries to explain the situation to the increasingly agitated townsfolk. But imagine trying to have a serious conversation while your tentacles are flailing about and your voice sounds like it's coming through a bad alien translator.
Yeah, it's a scene straight out of a cosmic comedy of errors. You have to admire Mayor Wilkins for trying to maintain a sense of diplomacy in the midst of such a bizarre situation.
And as if things weren't complicated enough, right on cue as Bob's working feverishly on the empathy device, the Zorgon mothership decloaks ominously overhead, casting a shadow of impending doom over Harmonyville.
This is it, the moment of truth. Will Bob manage to fix the device in time? Will Harmonyville be saved from intergalactic annihilation? I am on the edge of my seat.
The fate of Harmonyville hangs in the balance. And in a move that can only be described as divinely inspired or perhaps just plain crazy, Mayor Wilkins, channeling Edna's sassy personality, yells up at the Zorgon mothership.
What? What did he say? What could possibly appease a spaceship full of potentially hostile aliens?
Get this, he shouts. Hold your fire. We're just having some body image issues.
Body image issues? That's brilliant. I never thought a phrase like that would be uttered in the face of an alien invasion. It's a stroke of genius that only someone trapped in an alien body could come up with.
It's the kind of logic that only works in Harmonyville, I guess. And amazingly, it buys Bob just enough time to finish his work. He gives the repaired device a final tap with his screwdriver and yells, "Y'all, hold still and cross your eyes."
Hold still and cross your eyes. Bob's instructions for averting an intergalactic crisis are truly unique. It's a testament to his unconventional approach to problem solving.
And in a flash of energy, a wave of relief washes over Harmonyville. Mayor Wilkins feels his familiar human form return. Zarth emerges from Edna's floral house dress, slightly disoriented, but thankfully back in his own tentacles, and even Fluffy the pig is back to her curly-tailed self. The mind swap mayhem is finally over.
Thank goodness. Harmonyville has been saved from an intergalactic incident. It's a victory for small-town ingenuity, duct tape, and the power of a well-placed phrase about body image issues.
But what about the Zorgon mothership? Did they just accept the body image issues explanation and move on?
Well, the mothership retreats, leaving behind a faint smell of sulfur and a confused message about needing to reevaluate diplomatic relations with Earth. It seems Harmonyville's close encounter with the Zorgon has been postponed for now.
And while they may have missed out on achieving intergalactic peace, at least for now, they've gained a unique and hilarious story that will be passed down through generations. And that's not all, folks. We'll be right back after a quick message.
Welcome back to the Freaky Stories podcast. We've journeyed from a chaotic spring mist celebration to a mind-bending alien encounter in Harmonyville.
It's safe to say we've covered a lot of ground in this episode. 2 stories that highlight the unexpected, the bizarre, and the downright hilarious aspects of life both here on Earth and beyond.
Absolutely. And you know what's fascinating about these stories? They're not just entertaining, they're thought-provoking too. The holiday showdown made me think about how even the most entrenched rivals can find common ground if they're willing to compromise. That's so true. And it's often the younger generation with their fresh perspectives and less rigid thinking who can lead the way to reconciliation. It's like they instinctively understand the power of unity and collaboration.
And the Harmonyville incident, well, that one really got me thinking about our relationship with technology. We're so quick to embrace the next big thing, but sometimes we forget to consider the potential downsides, the unexpected consequences.
It's like that old saying, be careful what you wish for. We're always striving for progress, but sometimes progress comes with a hefty price tag. And who knew that price tag could include a town-wide mind swap?
It's a reminder that even with the best intentions, things can go hilariously wrong. And sometimes the best way to deal with those unexpected twists and turns is with a healthy dose of humor and a can-do attitude.
It's like in Harmonyville. They could have easily panicked and given in to fear, but instead they faced the situation with a mix of ingenuity and good old-fashioned small-town resilience.
And let's not forget Bob from Bob's Tech Repair. He's a true hero, proving that you don't need a fancy degree or a superhero cape to save the day. Sometimes all you need is a screwdriver, some duct tape, and a willingness to face the unknown head-on.
Bob is a reminder that there's a hero hiding in all of us, waiting for the right moment to shine. And sometimes that heroic moment involves fixing a malfunctioning alien device with nothing but your wits and a toolbox.
So listeners, we hope you enjoy these two tales of the unexpected, and that they've left you with a sense of wonder, amusement, and maybe even a little bit of inspiration.
And if you have any freaky stories of your own, we'd love to hear them. Share them with us on social media or email us at podcast email address. You never know, your story might just end up on a future episode of the Freaky Stories podcast.
Don't forget to rate and follow the Freaky Stories podcast for more exciting and unusual tales. We're always on the lookout for the strange, the bizarre, and the downright hilarious, and we can't wait to share our next batch of freaky stories with you.
Until next time, keep your eyes open for the extraordinary and the everyday. You never know when you might stumble upon a freaky story of your own.
And remember, sometimes the most unexpected events can lead to the most hilarious and heartwarming outcomes. So embrace the weird, the wonderful, and the downright freaky, because that's where the best stories are found.